Alright. Hopefully everything works out. Yeah. One moment. I have to do one last behind the scenes thing. There we go. Alright. Sorry for delay. Technical difficulties freaking suck. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we ready to dive back in?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
There we go. Last time, the party summoned the Oracle of Storms and began the fight with it. We then ended up, honestly, quite, suddenly because I had internet issues, but, we finished out Ember's turn and he killed this, water elemental. So, we now begin the combat again with the Oracle themselves. Top of their turn, they are going to do the multi-attack, which I misread when we first were doing the combat. I'm going to need both Jared and Ember to make dexterity saving throws with disadvantage because it is storming.
All right.
Wait. Oh wait. I'm not a raging barbarian. Fuck. Oh, but I could roll straight because I can see. But no. I got double 18s, and I think dragon is a +6 for dex save, so 24.
Shoot, one moment. Restarting my computer made me lose the stat block.
Oh yeah, and reminder, everyone still has D3s for ability check attack rolls.
Sorry it's taking so long. I freaking 5e tools.
No worries.
And it needs to load all of the things.
No worries, no
Oh.
worries. Take your time. Take your time.
Say
Few
24.
minutes of.
By the way, I forgot I'm in single digits as
Oh.
profusely bleeding.
Oh.
I
No
unfortunately
worries.
don't can
Pardon?
heal you.
I have healing, so no worries.
Oh shoot. I had the set myself for forgetting a thing. Oh well.
Sorry. I should have done this before
No worries.
bringing up the stream.
Hey, these guys are almost dead, right?
You
This
can
won't
see
be
the
hard.
health bars.
We're getting there.
Alright, it is... Oh, frick. My hubris, I got the stat block up, but then I searched, which means 5e tools is gonna have to load more. Oh no. Alright, it is a... 18 is the DC.
Okay.
So, what was the results of both of your saving throws?
So yeah.
I very much did not succeed. I very handedly did not succeed. Or decidedly did not succeed. That's the word I was looking for.
I rolled double 18s and have a +6.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, you definitely beat it. Technically, this is two separate things, but since it's a saving throw, we'll just roll it all at once. That is 42 damage to Ember, half to 20, or to Jared, half to 21 for Ember.
All right.
And then, the Oracle will fly up into the air 40 feet. So, we'll put 40 for elevation. And that is Elemental's turn. Jared!
All right. He is going to. I didn't have any conditions on. Do I still have the restraint condition? I don't remember if that got cleared.
Were you able
thought
to
it-
make your save? I do not. I
it's
think you
back
are
in the
still restrained because it is not your turn. It has not been your turn since the bird did it, I believe is the order of operations.
Okay, yeah. In which case I'll just blast then. Let's see. Any spells that I want to cast? Would casting Misty Step get out of the restrained, or no?
I would say
it-
so.
'cause-
Yeah.
All right. Then I will.
So
Oh, there. Oh, didn't mean to do that twice. Whoops. Then yeah. Misty Step, teleport 25 feet straight over to here to this one, because it looks like it's barely alive.
That one's dead.
Oh, it
X
is dead?
Is dead. Yeah.
Yep, it
Oh.
has an X on it. It's dead.
Oh, I was looking at its HP bar. It didn't have the little plus symbol. Whoops.
Hold on. D1, 2. Oh.
I am a little bit dumb sometimes, you guys.
Oh, it is
Worry.
actually just barely not dead.
Wait, what?
I
thought that.
I was looking at the health bar, but then I pulled it up. It has 2 HP left. Whoops. That's my bad.
Wait.
Okay.
Okay, but we saw.
Or-
I,
Or,
it's
oh,
like-
no, I realized what it was. I realized what it was. You dealt more damage, and I just am like, it's already dead. It doesn't matter. That's what it was. Never mind.
Okay. In which case, teleporting over behind you instead.
Behind Bird.
Here's
And
behind
then-
you.
Well, bam. Yeah, 17?
17, I believe, beats AC. Oh, it does not. AC 18. Or, oh, no,
Well, damn.
wait. No, AC
Oh.
14. I was looking at the night dude.
All right, so both of them maybe hit. Here's the first one. I don't think it needs a second hit.
You have a 1d3 too for attack. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have that 1d3.
I was
First,
trying to remember.
first hit kills it.
Oh,
All right.
okay. We're good.
So, let's see. That's 40, so I can't. Well, that second attack will just be wasted then, since I can't approach anything else. Then, is going to move. Actually, wait. No. Instead of doing that, I already cast spell, so I can't do that. I used my bonus action, so I can't do that. I do have Potion of Healing. Gonna go over to Eni and
Action and bonus action used.
action and
Yeah.
bonus action used.
I can heal, so no worries. Thank you, though.
Yeah, then I'll get then I guess I'll just go straight back up.
Alright.
Over here.
Alright. Both birds are dead! Magdalene!
It's like I'm so annoyed that I can't actually use spiritual weapon because they nerfed the speed. That I think action. I'll just let's see, run over to Edie and slap her with the cure wounds. And
All right.
You say that like you're disappointed.
Yeah, I have this fancy new healing spell, but okay.
Look at my 3rd level.
Ooh, nice. Luckily, they buffed Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Having 2 die and then scaling by 2 die per spell
It's insane.
It's so good.
It
Healing
is-
is available now.
Yeah.
Healing word pretty much is as good as Cure Wounds was.
It is insane, but it definitely, like, you're not micromanaging the healing all the time as a healer.
No.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it lets
It's
you
like-
get at least, like, a turn in to not do healing.
Yeah, it's like life clerics were already great healers, and now like they can do even more. And even for those who don't have healing as a primary thing that they do, at the very least, they're able to do it more effectively.
Yeah.
You know, like bards can use a healing word, and it's just as effective as a cure wounds if they wanted to.
So how much does Edie heal?
27 plus 5, so I believe that's 32.
Woo!
Oh my. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, are you back at full?
Not full, but
And then bonus action will just move this as far as I can towards that guy. Let's see. Okay, that's my turn.
Alright. Eni.
okay. Now I need to change up my plan. All right. Like that. Since he is up in the air. Just 1 second.
Oh, question.
Mm-hmm.
So, because the Oracle started levitating, would that mean that Umbra got an attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Umbra is still trying to get at the Oracle, who's now up in the air. Okay.
No biting his ankles.
Well,
Attempting
Oracle is
it.
Oracle's 40 feet up.
Yeah, attempting. That's 30. There we go. Then going to do a. I do okay. I'm gonna do a quicken spell. Let's do a. You know what? Yeah. Gonna do a psychic. Yeah, gonna do a psychic lance. Right at.
Oracle or Knight?
you guys could probably handle the Oracle, so I am gonna do it on the Knight.
All right, and that's an intelligence save.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. -1.
So it needs 18, 19, 20.
10. Incapacitated. How
Yep,
much
and
damage?
13 psychic damage.
13?
17.
17. All right.
And then, since I used meta magic, he is going to have disadvantage on his next wisdom save.
All right.
Then, as my main action, gonna do a sorcerer's burst at our good friend Oracle.
All right.
Let us do. Let's get wacky. Poison.
All right.
19 to hit.
19 does indeed hit. Immune
10
to
poison.
poison damage.
Damn it. Alright, testing out. Testing the waters.
Which, luckily, just bit of housekeeping, Ember's, Ember's breath weapon is supposed to do acid damage, so I mentally was like, okay, it's acid damage, so it doesn't bother with the immunity. Yeah.
Alright, and that is E's turn.
Alright. We come to the knight, who is incapacitated, but I still get to... That is /T, not /R. 4! He does not recharge his big attack. Do. But cannot attack. Dragon Ember!
Alright, rolling that d6. That's a 6.
Oh, so you do recharge.
Okay.
Yeah. And to explain for the audience as well, the flavor of the mutation breath is you breathe it, and then it's like forcibly mutating them, which is why they have the poison condition.
Okay. A real stupid thing I want to run by you.
Mhm.
If I go, like, right here, can Ember, like, put, like, his, you know, his head just, his chin kind of, like, on the ground, and in front of that, angle it up to hit both, the elemental and, the Oracle, who's 40 feet in the air?
Oh.
Acceptable?
I mean, you can, because the way that a cone works, yeah.
And I wouldn't hit Jared. So.
Now
And,
that's why
Oh, yeah.
geometry is important.
And it is a DC 18 con save, right?
Yes.
And it says dex save in the character sheet, but that's wrong.
Correct.
In the stat block. Okay.
That's a 20 for the knight. Woo! And a 10 for the Oracle.
Okay, trying to type out the D6. Okay, that's better than what I was rolling before.
Much
So-
better.
Mm-hmm.
Still below average, but I'll take it. Or is it?
Oh gosh.
But yeah, so he just does some like strategic angling, make sure not to hit Jared, and we'll just go blah.
All right.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
Do you have any
No,
bonus
I don't-
actions?
Because I don't,
Alright.
you know. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright. Oracle turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Could I get...
Oh wait, I could get rid of.
Hold on.
Forgot I could get rid of that.
I'm going to need Jared and Magdalene to make dexterity saving throws at disadvantage. Or actually, Ember. Because I did just hit Jared with a bunch of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so Ember and Magdalene.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that was way worse. I got a 5 and a 3, so, how does a 9 do?
9 is a failure.
Alright.
From this damage roll, I realized just how good that first damage roll this session was. Holy shit.
Double 9s!
Alright, that is 25 lightning damage.
Alright.
Oh, and it's within 300 feet, so Oracle's going to... I believe it was 30, 35, 40. Gerard.
I finally dropped below 100 hit points.
Hell yeah.
Jared.
Alrighty. I am going to... Do I focus on the big guy or finish off you? I feel like you guys have the small one. I have an idea. For my action, at second level, I'm going to use my one free use of Find Steed.
Woo!
And I am going to summon, basically a shadowy, I believe a nightmare is, I believe, what the creature is called. It is essentially fashioned after that. What was... Let me find... Actually, nah, that could come later. But yeah, he's summoning a nightmare, the fiend, version of the otherworldly steed, and he summons it right beside him.
Let me grab you a horse token and get you control of it.
Please and thank you.
Horse.
I now have horse. I do not have control of horse.
I will give you control of horse.
Yeah. Quick question. So for the 25 damage I took, would the concentration DC be 12 or 13?
It would be 12. Always round down.
Okay, so concentration on my useless spiritual weapon is still up.
Horse has been summoned.
Well, it's not useless totally. appreciate ya.
My thing that I have not gotten to use very much.
Your demon horse has been summoned, sir.
Oh.
No, it's
My
okay.
computer is being very dumb. My ping just spiked to 1600.
Ooh.
Give me one moment. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So
Also, since you're
I
working for the
am.
Rusted,
That was my action.
since you're working for the Rusted Fang now,
Yes,
would
go
the
ahead, sorry.
force have like rusted, iron dragon armor on it?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that.
Hell yes. And since I cast that spell using an ability rather than expending a spell slot, I am able to use another spell as a bonus action, and I am going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself using a packed spell slot, so that I now have 10 temporary hit points.
I think
Uh.
that is actually the exact reason why they changed it to be a magic action. So it would still count as you forecasting a spell.
It works. No, it works. I have checked and double checked the rules before. It says that you cannot expend 2 spell slots in one turn. So because I didn't use a spell slot since I used it for free, I can use
Yeah.
a spell slot as a bonus action.
I'll double check the rules. However, it is summon steed, so I'll say that it's not too big of a deal if this is against the rules, because it could also have been like you had already summoned the steed and you were just calling it to you this round. So if we break the rules, there is a different way you
Alright.
could have gotten the steed here. So yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, Jared will mount the horse. And then
Oh, it would take an attack of opportunity, but incapacitated.
Well, actually, would it
Oh,
still be
yeah.
incapacitated because it had its
Mhm.
turn already?
Actually, yeah, I think at the end of its turn, it's free from
Oh.
incapacitation.
All right, attack of opportunity.
My apologies. It's
alrighty. No worries, it's fine.
Hit you with does not hit with flail with that 13.
Which is good because
Does
apparently when
not.
I double checked. It is the start of your next turn. My bad.
Alright.
Ah.
And going to move you said that it's 40 feet up?
Yes.
Okay. Going to move 50 feet in this direction and then 10 feet up.
You need to cast the spell at 4th level to get the fly speed.
Oh! I misread that. Whoops. I misread that. I only saw that it had the fly speed at all. You know what? That's still fine. That is still fine because a horse has its own action. It can go on over and the to hit modifier is
Your spell attack mod.
it's a spell attack roll. Right? And then 1d8 plus the spell's level of necrotic damage. So that's 1d8 plus 2. Damage is damage. And that will be my turn. I misread the fly speed, but you know what? Is all good.
Alright.
I still have a little bit more of the action economy.
Magdalene.
Okay, so first off, with my D3, I will attempt to actually hit that thing with my spiritual weapons so I can finally do that.
Actually, do you want to move it so so it's flanking with Jared, so it has advantage, or do spiritual weapons not get advantage?
I would say they don't get advantage. Because it's not
Okay.
an entity. Make the attack.
It's a natural 3. You're going in dice jail.
Oh no!
But you still have your action and your movement.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Christian, how far is the Oracle away from me?
Da-da-ba-ba. Time to break out the Pythagorean theorem calculator. Oh. Perfect. That is 100. That is 107. It works out.
Okay, I'm real annoyed about that miss. 4th level magic missile.
Woo! So, how many is that?
Let's see.
3, 6.
Okay.
So 6. You could either do, yeah. However we want to roll magic missiles. How roll magic missile?
I got lots of D4s, so.
All right. So that result plus 6.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go grab food real quick.
All right.
Yeah, I might split it. Actually, do 3 against the smaller one.
Okay. Well.
I'm back.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna split, do half against the warrior and half against the oracle. So,
All right.
Okay, so warrior first. So 9.
Is that before or after the 3?
After the 3. And then against the oracle. Uh, 10.
All right. Are you going to use your movement?
It might just scooch over this way a bit.
All right.
Okay, think I'm good.
Eenie.
Okay. So we need something to fly, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, she is going to, with both hands, reach down into her shadow and then yank up as it begins. All this shadowy essence comes up and begins forming her draconic spirit.
Ooh.
Just into this
Hell
large shadowy
yes.
dragon.
I will say, bring out your Dragon Eenie token to represent the spirit.
You got it.
Oh. That's not
That is
set.
not-
Oh well.
Close enough. just imagine it like a dragon.
Mhm.
I remember we all had like set up the art for everyone. I may have just not set up your token from the thing. Oh well.
No worries. I can set it up in a little bit.
Mhm.
Alright, for now though, as it comes up, Edie will then take another shot at. We'll use a quicken spell and then take another shot at the Oracle with Sorcerer's Burst. Poison did not work, so let us do. You know what? Let's try fire.
All right.
This seems.
Tried and true.
Let's try. 26.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, that is gonna be 9 fire damage.
12, actually. Because I rolled an 8.
Oh, is that why? Okay, it did burst. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Exploding
I'm not
dice. Hell
I'm
yeah.
not used to exploding dice. This is what's happening for me.
All right.
I love that the term is exploding. It's so fun.
It is.
And then Edie's gonna jump on top of the draconic spirit.
Oh hey, that's the idea I was gonna do.
So, and that Umbra still is attempting to get at the Oracle. You still up in the air.
And I will say, as a bit of flavor for everyone, the Draconic Spirit now manifests as you saw Enie's dragon form through the potion.
Mhm.
Right.
Like that. Then it is the Draconic Spirit's turn.
Oh yeah.
It is going to, with a 60 fly speed, come right over here and right on top of this guy. Gonna do a rend attack. Nope, that's damage. Hold on. It is a little weird. For some odd reason, I cannot find a stat block for Draconic Spirits.
It should be your spell attack modifier to hit.
Yep, thankfully. So that is going to be 24. I'll roll just to see if it hits.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yep. And then we'll just use that rend attack. So then 10.
Yep.
And since this was 5th level, it gets one more attack. Uh, 11, I'm assuming misses. Or
Correct.
13 misses.
Correct.
Alright. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right. The warrior begins its turn. Recharges. It has 3 targets around it.
Not the squishy one.
Wouldn't it be 4 with the nightmare?
Well, then it's 5 with the dragon spirit. I think it is
Yeah?
gonna go
5,
for
yeah.
Dragon Ember with its big lightning strike attack as its flail charges up with energy.
All right.
Watcha! 16! Damn it.
Doesn't hit me. AC is 18.
And it whiffs the attack. Speaking of Dragon Ember,
All right. So I did the Pythagorean theorem. Ember is 60 feet away from the Oracle. So let me just. Oh shit! Oh, stop doing that. Yeah. Okay. So it's. Okay. It's yeah. So, and Oracle's 40 feet in the air. Math comes out to Oracle is 72 feet away from Ember, and Ember has an 80-foot fly speed. So,
woo!
oh yeah, I need to do the breath weapon charge. Didn't recharge. So that means that he is gonna get right up in the Oracle's face and is gonna do 2 rend attacks and also throw a rock at him with catapult. So, and I did I do need to reread the catapult, so because it's for okay, because for spell casting it's actually a DC 17 save, and in this case it's a dex save. So
All right. Whew. 22.
damn. I'm guessing he's probably too far away for silvery barbs. So, all right, well, that's a waste. It's fine. So, first, rend attack. Oh no! 16?
Misses.
Second attack is a 26.
Hits.
Okay,
Nice.
so that is 2d10 plus 6 slashing, and then an additional d8 of acid damage. So, whoops. So, and is the Oracle at all resistant to slashing damage, or?
It is not.
Okay, so I can just lump it all together. So 21 damage, total. I
So-
didn't roll great, guys.
We come to the Oracle's turn.
Ember just scratched its face, like, yeah.
And it will jab its staff into your chest as it attacks with the Cyclone Staff. 26.
Definitely hits.
Alright, that will be a lot of damage. So slash R 4d10 plus 5. 32 bludgeoning damage plus...
Okay.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That would be thunder damage except minus 5. Because... 19... So, altogether, that damage, but the plus 5 is to the bludgeoning damage, not the thunder damage that was the 4d10. So, 51.
Okay. I just put a bunch of numbers in my thing. So, and I'm just gonna reset it and put it in 51.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, that's also
Okay,
partially on me for rolling the wrong dice for the first number.
So,
And your push.
so 51 damage. Now at 46 hit points.
You are pushed
So.
10 feet back. And could I get... How's everyone looking health-wise?
Over half.
Technically, technically at like 3/4 more or less, like 95 out of 128 with the temp HP.
I'm at 46, but that's getting to like 1/4 of my health.
I'm at like one. I'm a bit over 1/3.
Alright. I think... I'm just gonna roll a d4 here. One. Oh, I'm sorry, Ember. I need the dex save.
All right. Oh yeah, scratch that. I'm exactly 25% of my health. Okay. Is the dex save at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. I am picking up some very pretty dice. Hopefully they will not fail me. Okay, 13 total.
That is a failure for 28 lightning damage. Jared. It is your turn.
Right. Going to... Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba bam. I assume a 22 hits.
Indeed.
Alrighty. There we go. 25 total damage sounds about right.
Woo!
Oh, and the only oh. So because I have Great Weapon Master, or not Great Weapon Master, Great Weapon Fighting, 1s and 2s are counted as 3s. Which means the absolute minimum damage that I can do is apparently 25, because I rolled 1s and 2s on both of my dice.
And that even... Oh. That also carries over to the necrotic damage. Woo! Spicy combo.
Yeah. Oh. Oh wait, actually, I just realized, reduce that by 4, because that is, part of that is factoring in the Hexblade's Curse,
Ah,
which is on the big guy specifically. So, it's actually 21 damage. I apologize.
understood. Thank you for honor.
Alright, here's a second hit. 19?
Indeed.
Alright. 30 minus 4, 26.
Take her down. How do you do it?
Hell yes. So, with both of those hits, it's just basically it's an X slash that just goes straight through and, dissipates the cloudy form. And, now that it's, down, Jared's going to basically, look over to Eni and then do, like, a head tilt in the direction of the Oracle. Let's give him hell.
Right.
And, so moved 5, so that's roughly 55 feet remaining.
Keep
And,
in mind disadvantage for swim speed. Unless the steed has a swim speed.
Oh.
but-
Yeah, this is how I'll wait.
It does not have a swim speed. I thought it was more towards the shallows. Okay, so it was 15. So that's 15.
And I neglected to prep Waterlock.
25, 35, 45, 55 feet of movement. And may I use that extra 5 feet of movement to use one more square, or no?
I'll allow it.
Alright. And then... about 15 feet away, 40 feet up. That's still 55 feet, even without Pythagorean theorem. So... the horse is going to use its bonus action to attempt to use Fell Glare. Please make me a wisdom saving throw for the guy. For the oracle.
13.
13 is a failure. It is now frightened.
Frightened and Hexblade Curse.
Wait.
Alright.
Right.
I believe
There's basically
that's-
no way I'm gonna be doing melee attacks, so yeah. That'll be all of my turn.
Alright, Magdalene.
Okay, I can see it's getting real close. And then so let's see, because I could do a mass healing word, or I could just dump another magic missile into it. So, how comfortable are people feeling health-wise?
I'm actually doing not too bad.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
But if I go down, that's fine.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay, because I am at 18 hit points, so
Ooh.
make of that well.
Yeah, in dragon form, that's not a lot.
That is a 10th. If I'm remembering correctly.
Like, this is a thing where I feel like healing the party, but also making sure that the thing that's damaging the party is dead faster are equally valid options. So,
Not to mention, if Ember goes down and takes a healing potion, we get another chance for dragon roll.
oh yeah!
I mean, you could also just take a potion afterwards, but...
Honestly, just I say magic pistol.
Okay, great. So, Magdalene will pull out her carpet and 80-foot fly speed with just her, just to get a little more in the thick of it, and yeah, just dump another 4th level magic missile all into the Oracle this time.
Alright. So that is 6d4 plus 6!
Just picking up my dice. Ah!
Oh no.
Did the demons attack you?
Hold it. Okay, so one of them been eaten by my floor, which is
Terrifying.
But okay, I'll just do the roll with different die and then go for it faster, and then go for it. It's like almost all 1s and 2s.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So I got 4 1s, a 2, and a 3. It's 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 6 is 15.
Alright. At least it's just straight up guaranteed damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Alright. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Eenie.
Okay. With that, she is going to fire off another Psychic Lance at the Oracle.
Alrighty. That is int save.
Yep.
So +1. Six.
Oh. 25 Psychic and incapacitated.
Oh. Looking pretty rough.
And with that, I'm going to feed second level spell into my sorcery points.
Alright.
Using a bonus action. Woof, woof, woof. Umbra attempting to jump up in the air to grab him. Meanwhile, Shadow Dragon flies 60. Then, as it will make its way over here. It will be doing 2 rend attacks.
And it also gets the breath weapon.
Oh, does
20
it?
hits. Yep, it gets all the attacks and breath weapon.
Oh, you're right, it does. I'm so used to just ore.
But 20 hits.
Oh,
Yes.
I didn't realize it was muted. one small thing. Converting a spell slot to sorcery points no longer requires a bonus action. It's
Oh, it
converting sorcery points to spell slots that costs a bonus action.
Ooh.
Oh, no shit. So much I have to keep track of. Oh, shoot. I
How
also realized. Oh, perfect. Okay, never
how
mind.
does the draconic spirit take out the oracle?
All right. As
Hell yes.
the spirit rushes over the water, Eni, riding on its back, will pull her hands together, and then twisting the shadow into a sphere. She will raise it up, aim it right for the center of its head, toss it, and as it flinches from that spear colliding with its head, the shadow dragon just tears into its chest with its jaws.
Yeah. And as it does, the elemental reels back in pain before dissipating. No trace of it except the well of elemental essence within the summoned dragon's jaws. Congratulations. You have defeated the Oracle of Storms and claimed its power.
Edie, tired, just lays back on the dragon's back and just raises her arms. Got it. Oh, I'm drained.
Ember is going to slowly lower himself down and just land in the water and is just kind of just gonna dog paddle around for a little bit because he's real hurt.
Macklin will quickly slap him with a second level cure wounds, just in case.
Thank you.
Uh, 28.
Right? I went from 10% health to 25% health in Dragon. So.
Yeah, as they come back to shore, the dragon will
Outstanding
land.
work.
Will land and in front of Magdalene place the well. And then just lower itself down where still exhausted Edie just looks over. Alright. That should be everything now.
Hang around just for a little bit, maybe fish up a celebratory snack.
You know what? I
Can
can.
Ember move
I
in a
think-
dragon form? They're just stuck in the water and just try and grab something with his jaws.
Yeah. I'll count fishing Ember does in dragon form as noodling that you are proficient in, just because it's instinct dragon fishing instincts.
I also gave myself the aquatic boost, so I feel
Yeah.
like that should count for.
Yeah. I will say
Hmm.
the rain fades slowly, and you are left with I am gonna roll a D100 for the weather, but I am going to say that if it is something unfavorable or unfitting for the scene, I'm just gonna call it fair weather.
Mhm.
89.
Ooh.
It is still raining, but it is now like a warm summer rain with the sun streaking through the clouds rather than the storm it was.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a +3 to fishing table rolls.
Ooh.
Oh.
Alright, so we'll use the initiative order we had. So, Ember, could I get a D100 +3?
All right. Uh, 59 plus 3 is 62.
62. Could I get a it's plus, so that would be D20 plus 11 because I believe it's proficiency +4 on the dragon and then +7 to strength.
It's because I have +6 strength, but
Oh.
my proficiency bonus is +5, I believe, in this form.
So I had the base wrong, but it all ended up same number.
Because But yeah, because this is like a CR 14, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and it says proficiency bonus +5, so yeah. So D20 plus 11.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, that was not great, but that's still a 19.
19, you easily snap up this prawn that is, its shell is speckled and glittering with colors.
Ooh.
So, a powdered prawn.
Nice. I think he's gonna take a short and definitely see if there's a way to like separate the shell
Alright.
to see if maybe it can be made into something.
That is additional rules in the book that we can do after going through initiative.
Mm.
Jared.
We're tired right now anyway.
Yeah. Jared, are you fishing?
Yeah. I don't know actually. I don't think he will personally, not currently.
Alright. Magdalene, are you fishing?
I will give it a go. $72.
72. You get something on the line. That would be a survival check.
That's 5. Only an 11, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, it gets away. Eni.
Okay.
At 64 with the weather modifier.
Alright, 64. You get something on the line. Enchanted fishing.
Right. 12.
12. Unfortunately, it gets away from you.
Fair enough. I imagine just halfway through, the spell ends and just Edie's lands on the ground, allowing the fish to get away. As she is completely deleted. There we go.
Deleted? Oh. I did not roll 20 up at that moment. I'm like, deleted? Did you mean to say depleted? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
No, the dragon fades and she falls to the ground after sitting on it. And losing her concentration, the line snaps. That's fine.
Right.
Can we eat the thing Ember caught at least?
Yes, you can. There are rules for carving fish. I will say as well, since fishing usually takes an hour, at this point the dragon potion has worn off.
Okay.
Which is helpful because you kind of need that dexterity to carve the fish.
Yeah. So he emerges very soggy.
After catching a fish, an
Oh, yeah.
angler can carve it, keeping only its valuable parts.
But it-
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
How big is the prawn, by the way? Is it?
It is a, like, normal, like, prawn-sized prawn.
Ah,
Not a lot.
alright.
I think we'll be fine. We have plenty of, we still have plenty of, rations from our last one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so... Dex, you said?
It is actually a survival check.
Oh! Well, that's good, because I have a +6 in that. Okay. Don't fail me now. That's a 16?
I need to double check, but I believe that is enough. Yep. Just enough as you are able to, you know, get the shell off of it. The very pretty shell.
Okay. I have an idea for the shell, so...
Alright. What do you all do? As
So,
Currently, I'm trying to figure out how long Find Steed lasts.
oh, it just lasts. You summon the steed and then it's there, just like Find Familiar.
pony
Hell
down.
yeah, okay.
The nightmare just like attending to your every command, following you.
Mm-hmm.
Now what's his name? You know what? In character, Ember is gonna ask that. Huh. Is he giving it a name?
Hmm.
Or them a name?
I think... I'll call him... And, there's a moment of contemplation, but eventually he says Hazard, and then he looks towards the others and there's the faintest of grins on his face as he says Fire Hazard.
Not bad.
Megalon nods in a, yeah, that fits kind of way.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe you could call him Hazzy for short.
Oh my gosh! For context, my girlfriend's sister works in hazmat, and she adopted a cat and named him Hazard. Hazzy for short.
I had to say it.
Thank you for pointing it
It's-
out,
it's-
because it needed to be
it's-
pointed out, and I completely forgot.
It's funny because Hazard already is a reference to one of my other friends' fine steeds.
Oh,
Oh, it works so well, is what we're hearing.
yep.
Yes.
Yeah. But I think, I'm just gonna say, so, well, we have what we need, so what's the plan for the next step?
Well, I guess we gotta get the ritual set.
Probably
Yeah,
somewhere
but
where
we-
it isn't right.
I guess we can look and see if there's someone undercover.
That's...
Yeah.
Will do well.
Yeah, or during the period while I was researching it with the help of the matron's daughter.
Star Reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah, so would she have like had a space where we could do this?
Oh,
that we could
definitely.
borrow for a bit?
Definitely.
Alternatively, we could ask Ember's dad real nice if we could use his workshop for a bit.
Either option would be like, oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Magdalene would prefer like the dedicated like spell casting space since it's available.
For that as well, honestly. Fewer things to explain to his dad.
Yeah, so I think Magdalene will invite Ember onto her carpet for heading back, and then looking at Jared and Edie and assuming that they will both use the horse.
Yeah, fair. Fair to assume, and considering pretty much everyone has their own transportation, he would offer.
Sure, it's not as comfortable as as my dragon, but I think it'll work. Thank you very much.
You are quite welcome.
I'm gonna probably sleep for a bit. Used a lot of my spells on that one.
Yeah, it'd probably be better with, rituals being finicky. It'd probably be better to do it when we're not this tired.
Yes, it would be best for... if not a full day's rest, at least some rest. And... that actually does raise a good question of... how soon would you like to get this done?
As Jared looks back, Edie's already asleep. Just clutching to his back.
Oh. Perhaps we should plan on
Tomorrow.
working on it tomorrow.
He nods and then will he'll tell Hazard to lead us back to the city.
Hazard,
Because telepathic communication is a thing that you can do with Find Steed.
yeah. Hazard will, without like any real like emotional response, just start walking forward towards the city. He is the disposition of a soldier. I'm presuming you all go to the house Ember has put his family up in and take your long rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since
Imagine on the way back, Magdalene just puts the carpet on autopilot. Takes a nap.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and since Ember doesn't need to sleep for as long as everyone else does, he is gonna spend a little bit of time trying to make the shell he got into basically something that Autumn like could attach to one of her antlers as like a piece of jewelry.
I would say that's easier. I would say that would be easy enough with like it already wants to go back into prawn shape and such.
But yeah, I think when he does finally go up to bed, he'll like, assuming she's still awake, he will present it to her. So.
Aw, how pretty. And she'll just she'll hang it from her antler.
Mm-hmm.
And just
But yeah.
give you a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. And he's gonna curl up with her, and also Ginger, because he got really soggy and is definitely feeling the cold.
Yeah, I would probably prestidigitation everyone off once we're out of the rain.
Okay, prestidigitation himself off, but you know, still like.
It's the principle of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
It was very cold today, and he wants cuddles.
Mm-hmm.
Eenie.
But yeah, so we'll do that and then take us to the rest.
Actually no. I have a better way to. I have a better thought for that. Never mind. We'll come back to it.
Okay.
It's always fun when the DM is like, no, we're gonna do this instead. Don't worry about it.
So, as the next day comes and you all go to the underlayer where the Star Reborn does her research, what are the materials beyond the fish scales and presumably any parts from fish you had previously caught? What other materials has everyone gathered? I'll leave this up to you all in shaping what this ritual is like.
I guess kind of. I'll leave. You know, Poke Emblem. It's up to you. What does this look like?
If you're all right with it, I would say this ritual, Edie has, in a large pot, has gathered, quite a bit of water. To her best attempt, like the purest water that she's able to gather and fill it, and then begin placing all the ingredients within it, almost like a soup, essentially. Yeah, just placing like the fish scales, whatever, like fish bones.
Yeah, I think Magdalene would be throwing in like some kind of like smooth river stones that she picked up for, added, structure.
All right.
As well as Enie's probably also gathered some like kelp and other algae and like other plant life to help uh, keep, essentially keep those that structure attached.
All right. And how does it look preparing Eni, Sona's body and the hat for the ritual?
How would be the best way to do this? I would say that Eni has gathered as much magic as she can, while attempting to provide enough for Sona's body and as well as her hat. So once the connection is, once she does take off the hat, the Sona's body will be stable enough for the ritual to be completed.
All right.
Outside of that, she has just essentially been mentally preparing herself.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
do Ember and Jared do to prepare?
I think that there are two ideas in my head. One of them is similar to how he manipulated Shadow earlier to just help however he can with manipulating the magics and supplying his own here as much as he can. And the other idea I had is that diamonds of a particular value are often used in revival spells, so this is, in a sense, a revival. It is granting a new life. So I think he would get something, get a high value diamond, as though it were kind of like similar for that spell. That kind of material would do well, I would think.
All right.
And let's see. I don't remember how much What's the? I know True Resurrection has like 100,000. What's the next step below that for Resurrection? Is it like, basically the highest possible one that I can afford is what I'll try for.
I will say, I gave up front that between these two rituals it would be about 3,000, and I believe those expenses
So that can
were
be
covered.
part of it.
Yeah.
Yep, Eni covered them all.
Okay. All right. Then yeah. Besides that, I'm not sure what else besides supplying as much of his own magic to the ritual as needed to help it go more smoothly.
All right. Ember, anything you're doing?
I think he is, because what is, happening is essentially, very complicated transmutation. You're trying to turn these materials into a body, and I think he's going over a lot of just the basic principles of transmutation and refreshing himself on a lot of that knowledge, and also and with this double checking any sigils or markings that are part of the ritual, and maybe adding some to try and nail down those kind of mechanics, I guess. So
All right.
so that's what he's doing. And I also think his contribution to the pot might have been some like clay that he found like at the bottom of the lake. So
Sounds good. With the preparations done, we can begin the ritual, the skill challenge. Same as the ritual to summon the oracle. I will need... we will be doing this where you need to complete a certain amount of successes before 3 failures. Who would like to go first and describe what they are doing?
If you wouldn't mind, Eni would be first, as she would step up. Then, at this point, I believe the pot would be getting to. They would attempt to get the pot to this proper temperature, and placing her hands in this hot water would begin attempting to feed her magic into her shadow magic into it, and begin trying to shape the form that she is going for.
Alright. Could I
using
get...
Arcana.
I was actually going to call it a spell attack.
Oh,
Since
okay,
it
I'm
is-
good with that.
Since you're using your magic to do so.
I am fine with that. Oh my god, that was so close to a nat 20.
Oh.
That is a 23 though.
Alright. That is 1 success down as you have poured your magic into this substance and begin to manipulate it. Who would like to go next?
Magdalene will be, let's see. There's a couple things I could do, because one, I could spend a spell slot on either, Control Water or Stone Shape. Whichever would be more appropriate. Or we could just focus on, or maybe I could do that later, and for now just focus on, like, kind of, like, drawing the lines to, you know, kind of set the structure of the spell.
I would say that if you do spend Control Water, that would be an instant success since you're spending a 3rd level spell, a resource.
Fourth level.
4th level. Ooh, yeah, definitely an auto success. But an Arcana check to line up the ritual might make it easier for everyone else's checks.
Yeah, so I think I'll start with that as like kind of like the prep.
All right.
What's good water, guys? $21.
21.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You, with chalk and diamond dust and whatever materials you find efficient, you begin scrawling the sigils and such to guide the ritual going forward.
All right. And I think that Jared would, in addition to trying to supply some of his own magic to guide it as needed, I think that he'll look over to his ring of spell storing and realizing and sensing that there are 2 spells still within. Spells from one who is currently fighting her own battles, but can still contribute to this as he releases from the ring Death Ward as a way to ensure that there is no life that is lost through the transference process.
A resource spent is an instant success. And especially that one.
Mm-hmm.
The spell is cast, and you will feel its presence ripple through the ritual. Who would like to go next?
I think, because with, I kind of have, like, I almost want to flavor this as, like, a two-part thing. Where, because my thought is Ember uses magic awareness to try and get, like, a vibe of, like, kind of, okay, what's the current flow of energy? Where does it need to go? Where is it snagging on? And then use a charge of bolstering magic to kind of help, because bolstering magic can restore spell slots. So it can essentially, so in a way it's kind of like pure potential. So it can, so basically using bolstering magic to kind of help the energy get where it needs to go and take whatever shape it needs to be. I don't know if if this would be like a two thing, but
I will
a lot of
I will say that's because you're using both of those. Bolstering magic is a pretty strong feature, but then you're also combining it with magic awareness to see where the magic is snagging. I will say that's another instant success. Very creative use of abilities. As you all do this, the body begins to take form. At first just of water, but then it begins to not solidify, but take more of a specific form, no longer fluid. The extra materials strewn throughout it, including any scales you decided to add. And Ini, you find yourself, not your body, but the hat in which you reside in, drawn very strongly to this body.
As she begins finishing up, she gives a shaky sigh, and then just a small giggle and a smile. Well, I might not be fully free. I can at least call this body my own. for letting me borrow this one, kid. Then, taking a deep breath, flexing her fingers in and out, kind of as her hands shake. She reaches up, takes the hat, and then takes it off. And as she does so, she will begin losing her connection to the body. But as it begins fading, she will place it on this new form.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. $17.
17. As you do so, as you start to lift the hat, you find yourself...
May I interrupt briefly?
Yes.
I always forget this is a thing, but I remembered it now. Because because Jared is a human, I gain heroic inspiration whenever I finish a long rest. I'll say, if you want to, you can try re-rolling that for a higher number.
May I?
Yes.
$18.
Ah, it's a higher number.
It's a higher
One
number
more.
indeed. Eni, as you do this, once you
I think,
lift...
and also, didn't you say Constitution, not Charisma?
Oh, you're right.
Yes,
you did.
Constitution.
I was like, did he say charisma or constitution? Hold on, then.
Oh, yeah,
Fusion.
yeah.
So we'll see what the Constitution roll is.
15.
15. As you lift the hat from your head, it doesn't get... You're not able to get very far before a wave of exhaustion hits you. Unfortunately, that is a failure.
Yeah, everyone would see as Eni takes off the hat immediately. Her body begins kind of slumping over, like she's almost about to pass out, and he's fighting hard to stay in control for just a few more seconds.
Jared will immediately reach out to steady her and will not grab hold of the hat, but like his hand is hovering there as though like wordlessly asking permission or asking if she would like his help with this.
I could I could try remove curse. So if the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be removed or discarded. So would that work?
I will leave it up to Poke Emblem.
Alright. Unfortunately, I would say that's probably not a great idea. As the hat is still connected to Sona until it can reach its new host.
Can
I-
Ember make either an Arcana or Investigation check to kind of try and figure out where the snag is and kind of what how to course correct?
I would say investigation.
21.
21. As
There you
you look through your magic awareness, you... What I'll let Poke Emblem answer where the snag is.
The snag would be, think of it almost like, I think the best way to describe it right now is think of someone trying to reach out for like a lever or a door, but as they float in space, but they're just a touch too far from it, using their essential lifeline to the, essentially to stay on the ship. If it disconnects, essentially, there's a chance they might fly off.
Okay, in that case, I think now I will pull out the control water and use it to, like, kind of pull the forming body and kind of, you know, since it is liquid, I will, like, pull it over the form of Edie and Suna. And kind of, like, try to temporarily merge the two.
Yeah, you do so. And for the rest of you, nothing seems to happen in that moment. There's not a great, at least initially, there's not a great big sign, but Eni, you pass out. You lose consciousness, and you find yourself in whatever dreamlike state this is, in basically the middle, deep under the water, you don't know where. All you see is blackness below you and the water column above. I imagine you probably look down at your hands and you find an amorphous, shadowy form. But before you start panicking, you hear a voice. Hello! And as you turn to it, you see a Mander of immense size. They would be a large creature. This one, most Mander do not have the traits of an axolotl, but this one does. So, you're trying to make a body for yourself, right?
That's right.
And from what I understand, it's kind of like my people, right? But a little bit not.
I guess so. As Eni kind of shakes her head a bit, trying to kind of essentially kind of clear up her mind, which is, I think, a little foggy at the moment.
Oh, welcome to the family. And they reach one of their, to you, massive hands out. I mean, I guess maybe not officially, but I'm at least giving this body my blessing.
Eni is about to, as she is about to say something, stops, looks at this large Mander, and then nods. I greatly appreciate that. As she will bow before taking their hand.
It's kind of one of my jobs. And the water around you begins to bubble, not with heat, just air bubbles, until your vision goes white. For everyone else, Sona's body grows limp and kind of faints out of the water as the hat drifts to the top of the form, which then takes instinctively a few steps forward so that it no longer overlaps, and then begins to fully solidify. before it becomes fully opaque, you all see the gem from the magic lab float to the center like a heart. Shadow ripples through the form as it becomes fully opaque. And Eni, would you like to describe the new body you have?
I certainly would. So, this new form, they would see as it kind of finishes, the rough aspects begin smoothing out, becoming more and more solid as it takes on a more physical form. You would see that it is this gray, slimy skin with red little specks here and there. This new form too is actually a little, a good like extra foot taller than what Sona's form was like, and then a large tail begins forming behind, and then more and more details come in as you would see them coming off of the skin at certain points around on the back of her calves, on the tail, right around her neck, where you would see gills begin forming, these red frills, and then you would see right around her head, these frills begin emerge. These three frills, three on each side, begin forming with more of those red frills, and white hair, such as Sona's, emerges, and then finally the facial aspect, as you would see from her mouth, Eni's recognizable sharp teeth begin forming, and as this form opens her eyes, they are solid red. And Eni looks down at her new hands. I did it. As you would see, not just, well, it has a lot of qualities as a Mander. As mentioned, it has some qualities of more of an axolotl.
And mechanically, to represent this form, we will be using the Lotl folk from Why Slay Dragons When You Could Be Fishing. Very convenient they added an axolotl folk there.
Oh, yeah.
But also, Eni counts as a creature type elemental now. So, you know, charm person doesn't work, hold person doesn't work. You're an elemental.
Woohoo!
I will also say, did anyone prepare for the fact that this body will need clothes?
I was just about to say, it's like, this form is also probably butt naked.
I feel like Ember probably would have brought stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Eni, I will also say...
Get some just like extra stuff his mom had.
Yeah.
Mm.
Eni, as well, as you begin to, like, feel around, you don't feel attached to the hat anymore.
Eni stops, and then, to everyone's surprise, removes the hat, and unlike what would happen with Sona, she doesn't begin going limp. And Eni just stares a moment at this cat, which she's been imprisoned for centuries, and then just starts laughing, and just continuously laughs, and at some point tears begin forming. I thought I wasn't gonna be free. I'm free too. I'm free. Free. As she just kind of collapses to her knees and just continuing to laugh, just weeps. And she clutches onto the hat, just continuing to say, I'm free.
Meanwhile, Sona, you begin to wake up for the first time in a long time.
Sona wearily opens her eyes and just groans. As she tries to prop herself up shakily.
Ember immediately goes over and just says, "Hey, it's alright."
Yeah, I think Magdalene feeling like she's kind of been like gradually letting go of the spells, needing to gain more control over her body. So I think at this point she's also gone over to Sona and like kind of like thrown a blanket around her.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Ember's just gonna like look over at Jared, just it's like,
And as you look over to Jared, he just seems stunned and very pleasantly surprised that not only did the ritual work perfectly fine in both ways of not only Sona now having her own body back, also for Eni to have her own body, but also for, as Eni has been repeating, she is free. And as the other two go to Sona to make sure that she's alright, after a moment, Jared would instead go over to Eni. It's clear that she's fine, but he still cares enough to check in. Is everything all right? Nothing feels wrong or off or anything?
As Jared says that, Eni would look over and then gingerly reach out for his hand. And as she touches it, she just laughs and gives a genuine, like, large smile. I can actually feel it. I can feel your hand. I just threw someone, but I can actually feel you.
That's good. That's very, very good. And he would the hand that Ine reached out for would turn to essentially be, assuming that her palm is down, he would turn his to be palm up. And there's just this light smile that he can't help but to make. I'm very happy that this worked. Better than we could have hoped, it seems, as he nods towards the hat.
Yeah. I owe Meg a lot. Not just for this new body, but my freedom. What's the kid doing?
Eni would then stop and then look over.
Sona feel as, you know, there, and I'll leave it up to you mostly how she's feeling, but there is a lingering emptiness above table, similar to what Annika felt being freed from the influence of that item.
I would say that Sona is very confused and shaken up, as she has gone from originally her own small little fishing village to the tower for years, and now to wherever this place is. And Sona, not Sona, Eni has not been always the kindest to Sona's body, even if she hasn't meant to be it. And she is, her body finally kind of, with someone who is just doesn't have the energy to kind of move, is just kind of just tired and just slumped over.
I think there is also especially like a soreness from the massive blow from the previous day.
Ember is gonna wrap her real tightly in the blanket and will just very gently pick up Sona and start to carry her back.
Yeah, I think Backbone's dumping a bit of healing magic into her as well.
I think that is where we leave the session for the day. Woo!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
This is a good session.
Very.
So, audience, I don't think I've mentioned it. I've had Eni, I've had this art prepared for Eni for, well, before I played Eni. It was a special commission. I gave to an artist, which unfortunately they're slipping my name, but by next session I will provide it. Please go check them out. They're a phenomenal artist. But yeah, I just got it for fun, and it is exciting to be able to play it as an actual character now.
Yeah, and we'll also be swapping Nini over to a Lottle. If you haven't looked over it, I think a good way to like end off the session is by talking a bit about the perks that Lot'll get. So once per long rest, when you would spend one or more hit dice, you get to roll an additional one. You can regrow lost limbs over the course of 1d4 weeks. Breathe air and water. You know a bard cantrip.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a bit wacky.
You get swimming speed, of course. And then you can either choose to be a Happy-Go-Lotl, which is you also learn guidance, heroism once per long rest, and calm emotions once per long rest. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened, and you have advantage on stealth checks while swimming. Or there's the Brachylotl, which you choose an ability score to have proficiency in that save. You resist thunder damage and have advantage against being deafened. And while you're swimming, you can dash as a bonus action. So you get to choose between one of those two.
As Edie, I am going as a Brachylotl.
All right. But yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed the session, and good night, chat.
Good night, chat.
Bye.